Hi everyone and welcome back to another new video of Basics of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, which is a subject coming under K2 syllabus S1 and S2. So in this video we are going to start with module 3 of AC circuits, and in module 3 we are going to cover today's portion. We will be covering what is phasor representation of AC sinusoidal quantities. Okay. So what is meant by phasor representation? We know what is vector representation. A quantity which has direction as well as magnitude is represented using a vector. So vector will have a direction and a magnitude. An AC quantity is something which has a direction as well as its magnitude is also not a constant, but it is always changing. So always an AC quantity is represented using a new method that is known as phasor. A phasor is nothing but a rotating vector. It rotates in a counterclockwise direction with an angular velocity of omega radians per second. Why? Because the magnitude of the AC quantity is always changing as well as the direction is also reversing. So it cannot be represented using a vector which has a constant direction and constant magnitude. So that is why we have to represent an AC quantity with the help of a phasor. So before studying what is meant by phasor, we should be aware about what is meant by phase. So we are going to start the class with what is meant by a phase. Okay, so all of you please write what is meant by a phase. The phase of a particular AC quantity, the phase of a particular AC quantity is the fractional part of time period or cycle through which the quantity has advanced from the selected zero position. Okay, so in an AC quantity we usually represent what is the phase of the AC quantity, then only it will be completed, the representation of AC quantity will be completed. So an AC quantity is normally represented completely by its frequency, then its maximum value, and as we already mentioned, with help of the phase value. Okay, so we are going to study what is meant by a phase in detail. Here you can see a waveform which I have drawn is starting from a 0 point. If this is the reference axis, how much the quantity has advanced from the selected zero position is mentioned as the phase. How much the quantity has advanced from a selected reference axis is mentioned as phase. For in this case, the phase of this AC quantity is equal to 0. So let this be a waveform A, for example A, and let this be omega t, the x-axis. Then this signal A or this waveform A, sinusoidal waveform A, can be represented as AM sine omega t, where AM is the maximum value. The phase of this one is 0. Why? Because it has started directly from the 0 reference axis. Okay. Next I am going to draw another figure another waveform. Here you can see the same A I have taken small letter a. We are using small letter a to represent the instantaneous value. Whether it be voltage, we will represent it as V, or I if it is current. Now I'm going to draw a different one here. It is starting from, or it has advanced almost 5 degrees. It has advanced from the 0 position. See, here you can see I have marked here as 5. Okay, and that much time period, or that small fractional time period, it has advanced from the selected reference point. Or here we can say there is a phase difference phi here, and usually we will call this one as lagging or lag. So this A waveform is having a 5 degrees lag from the reference axis, and we will represent this waveform as AM sine omega t minus phi. Okay, so next we are going to study one more type of waveform and the representation. Listen, here you can see the waveform has started a little bit or 5 degrees ahead of the 0 reference axis. Here you can see this is the, here it will be continued like this. Okay, so this is the angle phi. You can see that from the reference axis, it has started 5 degrees ahead of the reference axis, or we can call this one as 5 degrees lead from the reference axis. We can represent this waveform as A is equal to AM sine omega t plus phi. Okay. Next we are going to study, so I hope everyone understood what is the concept of phase. If you know what is phase, then it is easy to study what is meant by phase difference. Phase difference. So the word phase difference denotes the difference between the phase value of two alternating quantities. Okay, so we can write when two alternating quantities of same frequency have different 0 points, they are said to have a phase difference. It is represented by phi and measured in radians or degrees. Here you can see I am going to draw waveform of two different alternating quantities, and I will show you how we can find the phase difference between them. Okay, so for example, if I am having a waveform like this and another waveform I have like this, then surely you can see that their 0 points are different, even though their frequency is same. See, number of cycles per second is same, so the time period and frequency are same, but you can see there is a shift between these two, or their 0 points are different. So that is written here. If they have different 0 points, then they have a phase difference, and it is represented by the letter phi. Okay, we will go detail into each of them. So the phase difference itself can be expressed in 3 different ways. So let's move on to the first one. The first one is known as in phase. What is meant by in phase? Okay, so I'll draw a figure and I'll show you how we can understand what is in phase concept. Okay, so in phase, you can see a waveform here. I'm going to mark two waveforms. One is a voltage one and the other one current. Okay, we are going to use two different colors to identify which one is the voltage and which one is current. So I'm going to mark the voltage waveform like this. This is the voltage waveform. Okay, and this will be represented as V is equal to Vm sin omega t. So I'm marking here both voltage as well as current. Okay, here it is omega t. Now I'll represent here the current waveform using another color. Okay, and you can see here in phase concept means you can see that both the waveforms are moving together. Both the waveforms are moving together, which means their 0 points are same. Even though their magnitudes are different, that means the maximum values are different, still you can see that there is they are together moving. We can write the expression for this one as current I is equal to, as it is starting from the 0 point itself. You can represent the equation using Im sin omega t, as we just studied how to represent waveforms which are starting from different points from the reference axis. So with the knowledge of this, you can easily write the equation for V as well as I. Hope it is clear. This is known as in phase AC quantities. So how can we write the write a definition? If both AC quantities of same frequency have same 0 point, then they are in phase. In phase. We should write as in phase like this. Okay. So next one is out of phase. So next we are going to study what is out of phase. There are two types of cases where out of phase is being mentioned. The first one is lag and the second one is lead. Lag, lead. Here we are having two waveforms here. I am drawing them together. Okay. A voltage waveform and a current waveform. Again I am considering a voltage waveform and a current waveform. So here you can see I have marked the voltage waveform like this. And the equation for this one is V is equal to Vm sin omega t. Okay, here also voltage I have marked. Again in the lead concept also, to explain it, I have already drawn the voltage waveform. V is equal to Vm sin omega t. Okay, these are two waveforms which we are used for comparing, that is voltage and current. Now here you can see I am going to mark the current waveform. In this case, if the current is starting 5 degrees after voltage like this, they are having a phase difference of phi. Actually we will call this one as current lags the voltage by angle phi. I'll show you how to represent this current. We have already studied how to represent such waveform. I is equal to Im sin omega t minus Im sin omega t minus phi. Okay, and this we can call as current is actually lagging behind the voltage, isn't it? Only after 5 degrees the voltage, current waveform comes. So we can say I lags the voltage by 5 degrees. Okay. Now let's move on to the lead concept. In lead, the current I am going to draw a little bit early than the voltage, or can say almost 5 degrees earlier than voltage. I can represent the current equation as we already studied how to represent it. I is equal to Im sine omega t plus phi. Okay. Now we can write this one as current lags the voltage by 5 degrees. Current lags the voltage by 5 degrees. I hope it is clear for everyone how we can draw a lagging waveform. Here we have voltage as the reference, and comparing with the voltage we are saying that the current is lagging by 5 degree, or it is only coming after 5 degrees. Okay. In the lead concept, voltage is taken as the reference, that means the red line. Now you can see the current is actually it has started already ahead of voltage, which means it is leading voltage always. At every time you can see, at every instant of time you can see that the voltage, the current is leading the voltage by 5 degrees. Now I'm going to make you a little bit confused by to make a firm ground on this lag and lead. Can I say like this: voltage leads the current by 5 degrees. Is my statement correct or not? I hope it is clear what I wanted to mention. The voltage will be leading the current by 5 degrees if I am considering current as the reference. Look here, if current is taken as the reference, when you are watching the voltage, it is always leading the current by 5 degrees, or it is ahead of current by 5 degrees. Similarly, on this side also we can write voltage here I have written as lag, it is actually lead. Current leads the voltage by 5 degree. Okay, listen. So the voltage, how can I write here? Voltage lags the current by 5 degrees. See, the current is, voltage is this one, current is this one. If I am keeping this one as the reference, if I am keeping voltage as the reference, current is leading the voltage. If I am keeping current as the reference, you can see current green line as reference, you can see that voltage is coming only after the current, or we can say voltage lags the current by 5 degree. Okay, so this is the concept of out of phase or lag and lead concept. I hope it is clear for everyone. In the next class we will study how to represent the phasor representation of AC waveform. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.